Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Colorado Rockies.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Digging in, J.C. Embry. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Sandberg has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
Now in the box, Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Now batting, Victor Marrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast, over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Chet Steadman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Arthur Covington. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Rockies, left fielder Arthur Covington.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Jeremy Griffin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Covington aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Garrett Cordova. Runners off for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he'll get back in safely. Runner going a second time. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths. See if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Marco Holmes would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Marco.
Striding in, Marco Holmes. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Cordova rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the Rockies have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box now, Jose Valentin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Reed Lambert, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 lead?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Horn has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Lambert gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and two. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
From the stretch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Skied into straightaway right. Valentin is there. 2 down.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Will Enright.
Coming to the plate now, Will Enright, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Digging in now, Will Hessman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, Will Hessman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hessman drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
So he comes up empty at his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Lays off 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Josh Sandberg.
In now, Josh Sandberg. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So digging in now, Chet Steadman, 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Grounded up the first baseline. Cordova takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Striding in once again, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Holmes ranging into shallow right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Kevin Horn.
Leading off for the Rockies, pitcher, Kevin Horn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Enright has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 7, Arthur Covington.
Ready for another chance. Arthur Covington. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeremy Griffin.
Ready now, Jeremy Griffin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Marrero. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Padilla. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sandberg has got it, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Garrett Cordova, who scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Garrett Cordova.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Two and 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Enright has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marco Hunt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marco Hunt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Throwing to second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Jose Valentin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Will Hessman is on deck. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runner back safely. Into the box, Will Hessman. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Valentin stands at first with 1 out. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Here he comes on 2-0. Way in front of that fastball. The 2-1 on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We played 4 full. The Rockies are out in front 2-1. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Catcher number 40, Wilson.
Now the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Will Enright. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Chet Steadman. Softly hit here to the left side. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. In now for Colorado, Nicholas Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nicholas Gardner.
First pitch of the at bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Popped him up. Enright coming in, but this will land untouched. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lambert has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh Sandberg.
Into the box now, Josh Sandberg. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself,
a ball and no strikes. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one. The 3-1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Arthur Covington. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Horn stands at second with 2 gone. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. In his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Very weakly on the ground.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a ground ball to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Victor Marrero. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Valentin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Griffin.
Leading off for the Rockies, third baseman, Jeremy Griffin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
First baseman, Garrett Cordova.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Cordova, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Marco Hunt.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Marco Holmes.
Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jim Bateman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jim Bateman.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Cordova loves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Reed Lambert.
Now to the plate, Reed Lambert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Good battle. Count remains full.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Enright.
So coming to the plate, Will Enright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in, Jose Valentin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jose Valentin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. To his right, Embry, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Will Hessman.
So striding forward now, Will Hessman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Nicholas Gardner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. 2 out, nobody on. behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Derek Chavez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Derek Chavez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.C. Embry. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mariano Cortez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 38.
Pablo Melendez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Pablo Melendez.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Abraham Gold is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Abraham Gold.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Sandberg. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Into the box, Pablo Melendez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Gold, a California-born ball player. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
And now Arthur Covington, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeremy Griffin.
Digging in, Jeremy Griffin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One ball, one strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 3-1 Colorado. William Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
William Johnson.
Victor Marrero will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And now pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout. Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. It's a fastball looked at for a strike. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Stepping in now, Reed Lambert, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Padilla, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Melendez on the move, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. This is in the air to right, and this should do it. It brings it in, and the Rockies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Colorado took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kevin Horn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chet Steadman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. William Johnson earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ballgame this afternoon. For the